Welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will shed to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. Oops. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're in the light of God because that's where we belong every day of our lives. Make sure we stay prayed up because a prayer a day keeps the devil away. Even though we should be praying multiple times a day, but at least one prayer. You feel me? But yeah, God says you are a blessing in disguise. You were the blessing in disguise. God says, I hid you in plain sight. It was like now he's telling me something about I Spy. And I'm looking at like a magazine with, it's like a 2-page I Spy. And the magazine, you open the magazine, it's one page, the other page, left, right, and it connects though, is what I'm seeing. And it's like so many things, like buttons, bicycles, puzzles, slinky, balloons, microwaves, knives, tools, jewels, books, string, bow ties. That's what I'm seeing right now. And it's like you are that small little, why God's telling me a mustard seed. It's like you are hidden, but you're not small. You're very big, but he hid you. And things, and on I Spy, it's like everything's in plain sight. It's just so much to the point where you can't see it, but it's right there. So that's how God had you around your community, around your family, around your friends, when you're in school, when you're at work, when you're at church. God says, I hid you in plain sight. They didn't know how powerful I have made you. They didn't know you had these supernatural gifts. They didn't know your spiritual ranking. They did not know you have healing abilities. Have you heard of Reiki? That's what God's telling me. Reiki abilities. You need to do your research to activate your power, your Reiki power. They didn't know that you were my messenger. They didn't know that one day they will be looking up to you and ask for guidance. So it's like the people around you probably didn't have faith in you, or they just didn't think you had much to put, much food on the table, if you get what I mean. You didn't have much to offer. They didn't see you as valuable, is what I'm hearing. They didn't see you as knowledgeable. You may be young, or even if you're older, they still didn't see you as having some type of wisdom or something that they could benefit off of. They didn't see you as beneficial, okay? That's what I'm hearing. They didn't know I would use you for big events in life. Big sacred moments in life. I'm hearing like the Nobel Peace Prize. So something that's like really going to change the nation. Something that's really, really going to impact the lives of others. You are on that mission. That's what I'm hearing. They didn't know I was by your side preparing you for this role. Reiki, I'm going to give you a definition of what it is. Reiki is a healing technique based on the principle that the therapist can channel energy into the patient by means of touch to activate the natural healing processes of the patient's body and restore physical and emotional healing. So I don't know if you may feel like I'm a little intimidated about what this is. It's time to get into your power. It's time to use that power, because people are going to need your healing. Doctors, God is saying doctors can only do so much. They don't work on the spiritual, supernatural side of health, because what they mistaken is that they're only working on the physical heart. but it's like an internal, it's an internal heart, internal mind, internal soul that starts before things get out of control, like with your health, before it happens in the physical, before you start experiencing the physical effects of your health. It's spiritual effects, and then there's spiritual signs that can warn you before it happens, or it'll tell you, it'll just tell you when it's about to happen, you know. So yeah, Reiki is the same ability that Jesus had. When he could heal people with his hands, he could literally make somebody not paralyzed, like they can walk again. Like, God is giving his people, specific people, the power that Jesus had. One of the powers that Jesus had, because Jesus is multi-powerful, multi-gifted. We also are multi-gifted, but Jesus is up there. Okay, we can only be like him. We can't be him, but you know, God was like, I give you some of this sauce that I gave him. I give you some of this recipe that I gave him. So, yes, look up Reiki. They have Reiki frequencies to activate it on YouTube, and you can also do more research on it on Google. So, yeah, or you can, if you have the money right now, you can actually look up Reiki sessions, and you can go get yourself checked energetically by these people. So these people that are already, because there's already people out here using Reiki. I don't know if you heard of Reiki or if you believe in it, but it's time to believe in it, because energy is real, and God's giving you that power to use it. So it would be a dishonor and a disservice if you don't look into this ability, okay? You can literally heal people without medication. Do you hear me? Like, you can really heal them without prescribing them drugs. But the government has programmed us to take physical things that are going on spiritually, and it keeps you stuck in a cycle. So if you can literally heal someone around you, and it may not be the first time, you just work on it. Have somebody, if you have children or you have people you're around, you can ask if you can work on them. And it's literally, look up the videos of Reiki and how they do it. It'll activate it, because if God has already instilled it into you, you already have the power. It's about you mastering it. It's like learning your ABCs. Like, you gotta learn it, and then you know it immediately. So that's what I'm saying. It's so easy because it's within you. You know, it's not something that like is outside of you, and you don't have to pay for this. You don't have to go to school for this. You literally are teaching yourself, you know, and just being like, God, thank you. And that's why I wanted to go to my to the affirmation for this word. Affirm this and say, I am God's blessing in disguise. I use my Reiki healing powers every day. So you can actually use it on yourself if you're not around people. Try, it's about calming the mind, the body, the soul. You cannot be on your phone at all. Like, you look it up, see what, you know, get your information, take notes, but then you have to turn your phone off and really be mindful. It's about mindfulness and feeling energies. So yeah, once you activate that, man, you're unstoppable. What sickness, what disease, what pain, what hurt, what emotional drama, what emotional trauma, what is that? Because I can heal myself through Reiki. Like, so you can heal other people when they're going through it. It's not only just for you. God's telling you about it so you can help others, you know? You can be of service to others. And this is what I'm hearing, you know, the person that if you go, you don't have to go get your Reiki done. You can actually just look it up on YouTube. But God's specifically telling you that you don't need to get paid for this. Don't ask for money for this, because it limits the amount of people that you can heal, if you understand what I mean. And the more people that you heal, the more blessings you get. So understand, don't let money be in the way of healing God's people. You know, don't be like, you have to pay this much or I ain't healing you, because then you just like the doctors. You know, they don't give us free healing. We can't, no, they don't do it like that. But we have to do it like that, because just how God gave you knowledge of your power for free, you didn't have to pay. You don't need to make other people pay. And understand, the blessings will come in a different way for you, okay? So I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.